Coniston water behind us there. Lovely.
Well, we're on day 3.
Day 3, yes, I know. Where's the time going? And there's something in the sky that we haven't seen for a long time, isn't there?
Blue.
Blue and
Sunshine.
sunshine. Yes. So, as you know, yesterday was our easy day. Hang on, Flower, I'm trying to get you in the box.
Sorry.
Here.
We're walking up the hill doing this.
Walking up the hill here.
To give you out of breathness.
So, day 3, we're off to Great Langdale, to the old Dungeon Gill Hotel. We've got a meal there tonight as well. So we've been booking tables for 8 o'clock to give us plenty of time to get there, but you can't necessarily book a table at the old Dungeon Gill, you just got to turn up. But we've got to get there before 8 o'clock because the kitchen shuts at 8 o'clock. So ideally you need to be sitting down for tea tonight at 7 o'clock. Oh. And you alright? So Mrs. Cousins, it's World Ninja Day today, so Mrs. Cousins has decided to play her part.
My shoulders need a break for the poles.
Yeah, and we've got this quite steep ascent to start off with, but looking at the elevations and that today, this is kind of as high as you'll get, with some more peaks and troughs as we go, but I think this is like the main ascent for today. Which is going to be around about 13 miles, I think it's, or 12 miles today. Doesn't
Depends
really
on detours.
Depends on
like
detours.
Waterfalls, which I can see from the
Yes.
distance over there.
So there's a couple of waterfalls to see. Coal Whiff Falls, I think it's called, which is a slight deviation off the path, but you've agreed to that one, haven't you?
I can see a waterfall now over there.
Oh yeah, just going past here.
It's quite a way in the distance, you might not be able to pick up on camera.
But so won't be going to that one today. And then Skull Whiff Falls, I think. So looking forward to seeing those. So next stop is going to be High Tarns.
That's how they're.
We've just come into Tarn Howes Woods, I think you pronounce it, Tarn Howes Woods, and it's amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it? We should perhaps turn around to talk so you can see the view behind us. Because we're looking at it, we want you to see it.
We've got the director. Oh, hang on a minute. That's all the blue bottles in the background there.
Blue bells. Even.
Blue bells, not blue bottles. Blue bells.
Tell you what, just sweep round and have a look.
And then,
You can see for yourself.
yeah, and the river here is the Udall Beck, I think it is. It goes down into Coniston water. So yeah, just about 2 miles outside, or at the start of today's walk. It's absolutely fantastic. Just over 2.5 miles done. Just coming out of Tarn Howes Wood. We seem to be on top of the world up here.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this must be the highest, one of the highest elevations, or the highest elevation today.
You think?
Yeah. What do you think of the woods?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah, it really is
It's
nice.
smell of wild flowers, wild garlic,
Yeah.
there's bluebells,
There's bluebells.
little waters,
Yeah,
little
waters.
waterways,
Yeah,
streams, I mean.
really good. Yeah, even if you just come out here to see that, that would be good, wouldn't it? It's probably a long way to drive, or get the train. So
Quite a hill though, it went on
Yeah.
forever coming up here.
yeah, the last bit. So you got the first hill out of Coniston. It takes you into the woods, and it's quite flat, and then coming out of the woods, it's a bit of a incline, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was well worth it. So now we're on top of the world here, heading towards Tarn Howes. No, yeah, Tarn Howes, isn't it? The man-made tarn. So rumour has it there's an ice cream van up there sometimes. So according to the book. So we'll catch up with you in a bit.
Yeah.
It's 10 to 12. Just over 3.5 miles. And that was Tarn Howes.
Nice little pit stop.
Nice little pit stop, yeah. Imagine during the summertime it gets very busy, but very picturesque. You had to sit down, didn't you, for a bit?
Did, yep.
Yeah. And if there had been an ice cream van there, I expect you would have ice cream as well, wouldn't you?
I would have thought there was one, but there wasn't.
Wasn't one there today. So, although it is Tuesday today and it's not the summer holidays yet, so it's quite quiet. But again, probably wouldn't want to come here in August when it's heaving. But now on this sort of gravel track all the way through, it's quite easy and a little bit hilly in places. And it sounds like the ducks are geese. Having a bit of a shindig over there. So, yeah, the weather has stayed really good for us again today, so it's just quite good. Because yesterday when we got to our destination, about about 4 o'clock, wasn't it?
I can't remember what time it was back
Yeah.
then.
Absolutely chucked it down with rain. And
3:30 we got there, that's it.
3:30, yeah.
Yeah.
And about sort of 4:30, I think, wasn't it? It just absolutely hoofed it down with rain. And we were sat in the bar and there was people turning up absolutely drenched. And
We thought we were lucky for it.
yeah, we're lucky. We've been there and done that and got the t-shirt, but
And not this time.
not this time. So that worked in our favour. But yeah.
Wonderful, wasn't it?
Yep. Just walking alongside the A593 now, just come off the gravel track there, across the A593. I'm walking alongside it and makes a chain out of it on the grass because stones and rocks and that get a little bit tiresome after a while. Start to make your feet ache a little bit. But how long this grass is going to last for, who knows? So, just off the main road
The steepest bit to film
by Skelwith, I think it was called. And this very minor road we're walking on, which is great, but a few little hills in it, isn't there?
just a bit.
So, all good. Sorry, what were you just saying? Hang on a minute, we've got a plane coming over now.
Ooh. Oh look!
thank laid on for you viewers out there.
That was pretty impressive, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Look so high and so close to them.
So yeah, sorry, we got to the top of this hill and look at this wonderful view. That was a little bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah, unexpected little coffee shop.
Oh, it's got
National Trust one, actually.
Yeah, so it's at a place called High Park on the trail. Coming down the hill and saw open and ring the bell, and yeah, just had 2 coffees there. Absolutely cracking surroundings, and £3 each a coffee, and it's very nice coffee as well.
Yep.
So yeah, lady's very nice there as well. Lovely place to work, eh? So yeah, didn't know that was there. So we're thinking about doing it. Yeah, that's a little coffee spot for you. So we're now heading off to Colwith Falls waterfall now. It's a small diversion of the actual Cumbria Way path, but I think it's going to be worth it. So yeah, all good. Now we're fully refreshed, aren't we?
Yep, raring to go.
Raring to go, full of caffeine. So we're all raring to go now. The gate there, that one there. When I come down to footpath sign just here, there's a Cumbria Way down there, but we're going to go down this way and go and see the waterfall. Ready?
Yeah, and then we'll join back up.
Colwith waterfall. I think that's how you pronounce it, but
Very pretty.
very pretty. Don't think the camera does it any justice, but we didn't want to get too close to the edge because we want to still carry on our little. We want to keep carrying on our trail. So yeah, well worth the diversion off the track to see it. But it's very rocky, a bit slippery in places, but yeah, you'll be fine.
Hey? Is it for pixies? I think it's a pixie gate.
It's a pixie gate, yeah. Mrs. Cousins there decided, oh, yeah, and me as well. We both decided to take a little trip, but you all want to fall down there.
It's very disorientating that was walking down there.
What's that, 2:30?
What, Chinese dentist?
Pardon?
Chinese dentist. 2:30.
2:30. Very good. That's a new one on me. 2:30. Chinese dentist. So we've done about 7 miles. But when there was 6 to go, I need to get a bit of a speed on really, because I like to try and get to the destination in a reasonable amount of time, so I can just chill out in the evening. But despite saying it's going to be quite easy, there's been a few little hills that sort of slow you down. So we just took the diversion down to Colwith Falls here, which is well worth it. So hopefully now I can try and make up a bit of time, obviously depending on what the track's going to be like. Again, just coming out of the woods there after seeing the waterfall. It was Mrs. Cousins who spotted the sign, so she done very well. So Well, we're now in or near Skelworth Bridge, and we're just heading off to Skelworth Falls. Falls. Why are they called Falls? Falls? I don't know.
Probably because they're quite forceful. How they
Is it
come
that?
out
Is
the
that what it
hills.
is? I don't know. Is it a lot of
guessing.
water? I don't know. But we're about 3/4 of the way through today's thing. What do you think?
I'm loving it. But you did trick me by saying it was an easy day today.
Well, yes. When you look on the OS maps, it shows there's a great big hill at the beginning, and then it all sort of settles down a bit flat towards the end. But it's
It's been beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, some small hills in it and that, but generally the path's been really good. Sort of like foresty type tracks or gravelly type tracks. I think 2 major, really. Is there nothing too technical?
No, it's been lovely.
So it's been good. And yeah, well worth it. Looks like we're just coming up to Skelworth Falls waterfall here. Waterfall.
That was quite hairy, wasn't it?
It was a little bit, yeah, I must admit. Had the drone out there, perched on some rocks.
None
What
of
could
us spoke.
possibly go wrong, eh? but to be honest with you, if you walk a bit further up, and you're going to come across this bridge, which you can go across, and then you can walk down to the other side and get on a bit more of a safer viewing platform, which we didn't realise. So, but yeah, it's well worth the little trip to go and see that, I think. Well, we went back to the proper side because someone had to do it.
Of course.
Because it was well worth it, in fact, in all honesty. It's yeah, you go across there, but it's very slippery, so just be a bit careful, eh?
I held it onto the rail all the way.
Yeah. So if you see any finger marks in the rocks, that's mine. That is what's sort of gripping on for dear life. It's not that bad, but yeah, time is now getting on, and we want to get cracking now, don't we?
Yep.
So
Beautiful view in front of us again now.
yeah, the view in front of us is absolutely fantastic, and the path we're walking on at the moment is really nice as well. So let's hope it stays like this until we get to the old Dungeon Gill. Sounds like a sort of Merlin attraction, doesn't it? Like the old Dungeon Gill, like sort of waxworks or something like that, is it? But anyway, we'll see you. We'll catch up with you later. Would you like to live here?
I'd love to be back here. I love to see the square. Oh, well, I love it all. I love wherever we go.
There's about 3 miles left to go now. Really? The last few miles have been quite easy, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, no unexpected hills so far. Hello, you alright?
This is where I can't reach. Oh, that's nice. So I fall in. Oh my god, that is amazing. After 10 plus miles. Oh my god, like ice cubes.
Oh dear. Here we go. Oh. Ah.
That nice, was that nice?
That is nice, yeah. We're about 2.5 miles to go, I think it is now. We've been sort of banging out the last few miles quite quickly. It's a really nice place to see around here, sort of out of water and that, but just can't stop and film it all, so we've been banging them away.
And I said, we've got to stop.
We've got to stop. We found this spot here by the campsite, just outside the Welter Water, and yeah, decided to put our feet in. Well, that was nice little dip there, cool the old feet off in Great Langdale Beck. Now we start the last couple of miles to the old Dungeon Gill.
Wow. We're nearly there, aren't
We're nearly there, just
We're about 12 miles in, I think.
12, yeah, about, no, 11 and a half miles in. We've got about a mile and a half to go.
Okay.
So, according to Mr. Garmin, so it's quite rocky this last bit, isn't it?
It is.
Really nice
yeah.
path, and then also it's just gone quite rocky. It's just what you don't need at the end of the day. And when you think you're sort of getting somewhere, you're not. So,
But it's beautiful.
yeah, it's beautiful around here. Yeah, the camera doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. You see that in the background there. Yes, all worth it. Anyway, let's get cracking, shall we? So we just arrived at the new Dungeon Gill, where we lost the path to the Cumbria way.
It seems we're walking parallel to it.
Yeah, it should be up there somewhere. We should be walking, but we saw a footpath that pointed to the old Dungeon Gill where we're staying tonight, and we thought let's go for it because it just said half a mile. So oh, there we are. We made it. So started off about 10 o'clock this morning. Now around about 6 o'clock. So 8 hours, which isn't bad for us. And what's that, 13.6 miles?
13.6 miles.
Oh yes, so it ain't too bad really.
We did a detour to see some waterfalls.
We did see a detour to the waterfalls, and we did sit down and dip our toes in the water. So I do apologise if anyone's drinking some water out of the Great Langdale Beck tonight. But anyway,
Needs must all that.
needs must, but yeah, we're going to get checked in now, grab a bite to eat, have a drink, and we'll catch up with you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, good evening all
Evening.
from the old Dungeon Gill Hotel. So we're still alive.
Thank God.
But it's alright, it ain't too bad actually, it's very basic. It's okay. Food's very limited.
Especially for celiac.
Especially for gluten free, it's a bit
They had curry or chili con carne.
chili con carne, yeah.
I'm not into my spicy food, so. But the curry I had was nice.
It was nice, yeah. The chicken curry was very nice. And the staff were okay as well. It's clean. Right. We have a shower, had something to eat, had a few drinks, and it's good. And today has been, it's one of those days really, wasn't it, where it's sort of, you think you're getting towards the end, and it just keeps going on, as it always does with us.
I think we did 13.6 miles, but that was a bit of a detour because we went to see some waterfalls, which were really pretty.
Yeah, and then the path from there was really good for a while, so we started banging out the miles, and then when you get to the other side of Elter Water, it gets quite a bit rocky and a bit stony, a little bit technical, so you have to sort of slow down a bit. But
once we got to about 10 miles, we started to get a bit tired. So I suggested when I saw this lovely river, we dip our feet.
Yeah, we did.
And we cooled down.
Yeah,
it was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was refreshing. But it was still quite a trek from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it did seem to go on for a bit. The scenery was fantastic.
The scenery was fantastic, yeah. And if hadn't been towards the end of the day, we spent a lot longer there admiring it all really and taking it all in. But
Yeah.
we then got to the new Dungeon Inn hotel, and then we kind of like lost the path to the Cumbria way. But anyway, we saw an arrow saying Old Dungeon Gill, half a mile, so we just thought, let's go for it. And then we got it.
It turned out it just basically followed the Cumbria way, but like about 50 yards underneath it, it was just like
It was parallel with it.
parallel just underneath it. So
And then tomorrow we got going to Borrowdale Gates Hotel as well, and we've got Steak Pass.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so that's looking forward to that as well, because I heard quite a lot about that. So yeah, a bit of a climb, but looking forward to the scenery and that. It'd be absolutely amazing. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, I think that's it, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I'm ready for night lights.
Yeah, I'm ready for night lights too. So we'll catch you in the morning. Until then, goodbye.
See you later.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.